welcome to the Oceaneers Travel Show. I said hello.
Oh, hey.
Wake up.
Hey.
Wake up.
What's going on? Hello, friends. Sorry, I was taking a cat nap there.
We are back.
And locked and loaded with some more fun for you.
Are you awake? No?
I'm awake now.
Okay. Now we're awake.
I might be sleep talking. I'm not sure.
Welcome back to another...
I'm sorry. Did you just...
I have no idea what I just did. Welcome back to another episode of
Welcome
Theme
back.
Park
Welcome back.
Thursday.
Welcome back.
The last couple of weeks, we went over Universal Parks.
Yeah.
The new one that's being built and the two that are already there.
Yeah.
There's only one thing left to do.
Seems like we've got one more Universal Park to talk about.
We're going to go ahead and wrap it up. There we are, wrapping it up again.
Wrapping it up with...
Wrap it up.
Volcano Bay.
I'll take it.
Uh,
So yeah, we're going to wrap up Universal this week with Volcano Bay. This is a park, water park, Universal's water park. I have never been to this water park.
I have not.
We have drove past it many
We have.
times. It looks fun.
I was always hesitant, and I'll be the first to say that I, relied a lot upon what people were saying as far as whether or not I would like this or not. I have not experienced it myself. But after doing research on this park, I have found it to be a lot different. At least I think it would be different than my initial.
So a lot of misinformation out there is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, let's correct that.
And that's not to say that, maybe at one point in time, the information that I saw was correct. But as of now, I have, firsthand information on everything. And, a lot of concern that comes around with water parks and fluffier people. I'll just go ahead and say it.
Fluffy.
Fluffier people or the plus size community is that a lot of rides were not necessarily inclusive or, welcoming for plus size guests. And, at one point I saw some videos where, rides were like 165 pounds max. And I'm like, well, that cuts out, most of the population. But after doing research, I found that is not the case. And so I am definitely looking forward to maybe going to Volcano Bay one day.
It looks fun. Let's correct some of that misinformation today. Let's start at the beginning. This park opened in May of 2017.
It sure did. So it came quite a ways after the other two parks.
And just like the differences between Universal and Disney and their theme parks, there's a lot of differences between Universal and Disney and their water parks as well.
There is, yes.
Disney's, again, more family oriented. This one, more thrills.
Of course. This one's gearing more towards your thrill seekers, your upper teens, early 20s, even into
We
the
sound like a broke record.
younger adults. I know.
Well, anything Universal, that's their target. So this theme park, this water park, has 15 attractions.
Okay.
And they are split up into 4 zones, lands, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I guess lands would be the...
Yeah, lands. I know that this whole park is Polynesian themed. So a lot of the ride names and different zones around are going to be themed that way, and their names are going to be that way. So apologize in advance when we butcher all these names.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I'm glad you said it.
Just going to get that out there because,
my
Ohana meets family. That's all I know.
My experience with the Polynesian theme, it's fascinating, but my experience with it is the Moana movie. That's as far as it goes. Other than that, I really don't know.
Polynesian resort at Disney World.
Which is a fantastic resort.
And Ohana,
Ohana. Oh, yeah. Well, we're on Universal. Let's stay away from... No Disney talk. All right, so it's split up into 4 lands. I've got villages. 4 villages. I've got Wave Village, River Village, Rainforest Village, and then for the 4th one, I just have Volcano... Here we go. Krakatau.
Krakatau. Mm-hmm.
Volcano. That's the 4 villages that I have. So...
I'm sorry if I look funny. I think a skunk has just gone by our house. Do you smell it?
I do not. So...
Sorry to get off. Ooh, okay. Either that or...
So when we first go into the park, moving on. So when we first go into the park, the first village that we would come to would be the Wave Village.
Okay. I'm guessing this is where your pool's going to be.
That would be your wave pool, yeah.
Yay, your wave pool.
Very active wave pool from what I have seen and read.
Yes.
And there's actually a wave pool, and then right next to it, there's a regular type pool.
The wave pool, on my research, it is called Waturi. Right?
That's what I have, yeah.
Waturi Beach is the wave pool, and the reef is the other pool that is not the wave pool.
Right. It's just like a regular pool, lounging, laid back area. Now, from my understanding, there's one of the drop slides goes right between the two pools.
Yes.
I don't know which one, but one of
them. Also, on my research, and I do not know how much this is enforced. If you're out there listening or watching, you may be able to leave us a comment. But anyone under the size of 48 inches, anyone 48 inches or smaller, is required to wear a life vest at all times if you want to get in the wave pool. So you think of,
from personal experience with wave pool, I don't think that's a bad idea.
I don't either. We've been in some really gnarly wave pools, and even as an adult.
Did you just totally go surfer girl on me? Yo, gnarly dude.
It can get away from you really quick.
So, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Safety is more important than any of it.
Yep. As we talk about these, I'm going to mark them off so I don't.
So really, I just have those two pools there. And then after that, I've got us moving over to the River Village, which is the other village in the park.
Okay.
There's a few more things there. I'm going to just call them out, and you can give me some details about some of them.
Okay.
And again, I'm going to butcher this. The Hana Ika Mona family slide is in the River Village. Hano Ika Moana.
Okay. It's a family raft ride. These are ones that your kiddos can ride, but they have to be 42 inches tall to ride. 48 inches to ride by yourself. So if you're between 42 and 48, you have to have some companion with you. These are, I think, 2 to 5 person raft rides.
That was my understanding.
And it's 750 pounds combined.
Total weight.
So total weight, 750, no more. But you can fit up to 5 people in a raft, or as little as 2.
Okay, and here we also have here we go again. Ranamakua.
Maku? Another raft ride?
Runamucka. There we go.
Oh, the Runamucka. That's the kiddie area.
Runamucka Reef and Tiki Reef. These are also in this area. Runamucka. There you go.
Runamucka Reef and the Tiki Reef are both kiddie
Told you
areas.
I was going to kill all this.
You're doing a great job, Charles.
Runamucka Reef. Like I knew that.
The Runamucka Reef has a maximum height to do slides, and that is 54 inches, because this is a kiddie area. So all you big old fellas, don't be coming over here trying to get on these kiddie slides.
No cannonballing.
I don't think the water depth here is conducive for cannonball.
You're probably not a great idea.
2 foot deep area. But 52-inch max for the slides at the Runamucka Reef. Over at the Tiki Reef, it is 48-inch maximum. So that's for your littler.
Your young tights.
The little babies.
And we have one final attraction here. That is the...
Hey, this podcast we're rolling.
Kopiko Wai Winding River.
Kopiko Wai. Yeah. That is your
lazy river. That was my understanding.
Yes. And again, if you are under 48 inches, they are going to require you to wear a life vest.
Now, do they have the rule like at Blizzard Beach where you have to be in a raft, or can you swim in it?
That I'm not sure.
I don't know either. That if somebody knows, tell us in the comments. Somebody who's been here. To be in this particular lazy river, do you have to be on a raft like Blizzard Beach, or can you swim in it?
My guess is, since they're making everyone under such...
You could probably swim in it.
Wear a life vest, I would say you can swim in it. So
if anybody knows, leave it in the comments. Send us an email, let us know. We'll give you a shout out. We want to know.
Sounds fun, though. I love a good lazy river.
Lazy river's my jam.
I love the lazy river at Blizzard Beach because no one could be running around and you could actually be lazy.
Hence the name.
Lazy River.
Lazy River. They have other things for people who don't want to be in a lazy river.
Absolutely.
I want to be in a lazy river.
Yeah, that's why Volcano Bay is so good because, as we'll talk about in a minute, they have a not so lazy river.
Not so lazy river. I like the lazy river. All right, next we head over into the rainforest village. This is probably one of the more active areas.
Got a lot of attractions.
A lot of stuff going on over here. So, all right, here we go again. Puka Uli Lagoon. I think I got that one.
Puka Uli Lagoon.
In the rainforest village. Puka Uli Lagoon.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. This is like another little
swimming area.
Yeah, swimming area.
Little
lagoon.
Okay.
So, and then we have the Oh No and Oh Yeah slides.
Oh No and Oh Yeah. These are drop slides.
Both of these are drop slides, correct.
These are, you have to be 48 inches, but these, y'all, do not have a weight limit. There are no weight limits for this. But
it's all fun and games till you get stuck in the tube like Winnie the Pooh.
But I don't think it's a tube. I think it's just a straight.
Oh, I was just joking.
Okay. You want the pot of honey?
You want the pot of honey?
You need to be a very strong swimmer.
This episode is off the rails. I don't know. You
got to be a strong swimmer to do these drop slides because not only do you go down a slide pretty quickly, there is a 4-foot drop at the end.
Yep. You just dumps you off.
Drop slide, but you're going into a 10-foot deep pool. So you definitely have to be ready for that plunge into the pool. And, lifeguards don't want to be coming out saving your butt every single time.
I don't do slides without mats or floats. Well,
that's because you get stuck.
I get stuck.
It's the funniest thing.
Not because I'm robust which I am that as well. He
has no slip to him.
I have no backside.
Like even in just not the round slides, even just the straight slides.
I just stick to the slide.
He just sticks. And so we've been on several slides for me and my daughter. We zip down through there. And then we're waiting and waiting and waiting. And here he comes scooting.
Yeah, I just stick to the slides.
He has no buoyancy. He's stuck. Yeah.
So I don't ride anything that doesn't have a raft or a mat or something like that. So
it's funny.
Again, I'll be in the lazy river. You go have fun. All right. So that was the Oh No and Oh Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Here we go again. We have the Maka Puji raft slide. This is a 6-person raft slide.
Puiji.
Maka Puiji. There you go. Let's go. That sounds good. Maka Puiji.
Maku, M-A-K-U.
Yep. Maku.
It is a raft ride.
Maku is actually I know this one.
Ooh.
Maku is actually Polynesian for wet, and Pu is Polynesian for wild.
Wet and Wild.
It is an ode to the Wet and Wild Park that was in Orlando forever.
Well,
this is a tip of the hat to them.
Diggity dog.
I don't know if it's actually Polynesian. It's a Universal. I'm pretty sure this language was inspired by Polynesian, but I think it's a made-up language for Universal.
That's pretty cool. So this one is 2 to 6 passengers in a raft. Again, 42 to 48 inches. You needed a companion. 42 inches is the minimum height requirement. 48 inches to ride on your own. 6 persons, but this capacity is 1,050.
Wow, that's
so yeah. But you need 2 people. So, I mean, that opens this one up to quite a lot.
I'd have to ride by myself.
You can't ride by yourself. I have to. But there is a 300 minimum. So if you've got a bunch of tweens that want to go and they all weigh 80 pounds apiece, you're going to need 4 of them.
So you do need a minimum and a maximum to ride this ride.
A minimum of 3 and a maximum of 1,050 for this ride. And if you've never
pretty accommodating.
If you've never been to a water park before, they're going to weigh you. So it's not like you can just sneak on and say, "Oh, I'm X amount of weight." They're going to put you on a scale and
they have to for safety reasons.
Yeah.
I mean,
these slides are rated for X, so they have to do what's right.
Yeah, let's just be honest with who we are. We're pudgy people. I mean, and there's a lot of other pudgy people out there, and that's okay.
I'm fluffy.
And that's okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. Okay.
All right, here you can also, after you've done this, you can head over to the backside for the Punga Racers.
Oh, the Punga Racers. Yeah, those are supposed to be fun.
These are fairly new, I do believe.
Yeah, and this is the one that I kind of got caught up on several years ago when I was reading some stuff. But according to the website and their restriction in the accessibility section, these are 42 inches minimum and 300 pounds. So that's,
And if I'm I may be incorrect here again. Anybody out there that's been there, correct me if I'm wrong. You used to have mats for these. I think they had some accidents, so they've done away with the mats. So now these are just straight up.
Yeah, because I think you do come into a pool of water pretty abruptly. I think it's pretty quick.
So I think at first they were mats. I think they've got rid of the mats now. So now it's just strictly racer slides.
Right, but 42 inches and 300 pounds. That's your minimum height, your maximum weight.
And then we're back at the front of the park for the Tanawai tubes, Riki and Tonga. These are more tube slides.
Okay.
There's one side is Riki, one side is Reiki, and one side is Tonga. Again, butchering this language. There's two sides. One is the Reiki side, one's the Tonga side. There's 2 slides on each side, so there's 4 slides total.
Okay.
But they're divided up 2 and 2.
Okay.
Know nothing about these. Do you got anything?
I don't see these on my list, so I don't know if I just absolutely missed these.
Fantastic. Moving on. We've never been to this park, but we're learning about it. Hopefully, please help us. So we're moving on, since none of us know much about this, but we have the Tiwa, the Fearless River.
Oh yeah, this is your not lazy river. This is your active river. Again, you're going to have to be a minimum of 42 inches to enter this river. If you're 42 to 48, you need a companion. 48 inches to go by yourself. If you go into this river, regardless of age, regardless of size, you have to wear a life vest. Everyone, regardless of everything. It's rapid. It's deep. You're going to have 6-foot deep areas in some places.
Can you have a raft as well?
No rafts.
No raft, just life vest.
It's just you and your life vest and the river.
I don't like that at all.
So, I've seen some videos. It looks pretty fun. So.
Yeah, but I'm way lazier than that.
Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely active.
So here, after this, you can, first, on this, though, I believe that part of it's kind of is lazy, and then ever so often it has a current that joins it and propels you.
There are areas that are calmer than others.
Yes.
But there are definitely rapid areas in there.
As well. Okay. Yeah. We'll go do this, have some fun. Then we head on over to what is the landmark of the park, the volcano. That's, hence the name.
It's 200 foot tall.
It is.
You can see it from just about, anywhere in Orlando.
So from the volcano, we're going to go into the first area, which is the Vols Cavern. That's right.
Go Vols.
That's right.
UT. Woohoo.
Universal UT fans.
Always be home sweet home to me.
Go ahead. I'm going to let you.
Good old Woo! Woo!
So, that's right. Universal Orlando, you heard it here first. They're fans of the Tennessee Volunteers. So much so that they named an attraction over it. So we're going to head on into the Vols Cavern.
Yep. What do we got in there?
This is like a walkthrough. There's some sprinkle splash things in there, and there's some cool little, you get the wristbands when you go into the park which we didn't even touch on. I was going to save that to the end, but these wristbands, you can swipe on things in there, and it lights up different fixtures and tiki mask and things like that, and
a place to get out of the sun.
It is out of the sun. There are water features in here. There's also some cannons in here, I believe, where you can shoot some of the people that are in the lazy river.
That'd be cool.
So there's some things like that in here. So, so that's the first thing in the volcano. There's a lot going on in this volcano.
Yeah.
At the south entrance of the volcano is the Kala and Tunani body slides.
Tainui.
There you go.
Serpentine body slides.
These do not get a lot of traffic. Because of the walk.
Well, it's pretty hefty distance up. What is it, 200?
200 steps to the loading platform.
Yeah.
That's a lot of stairs.
I know we've talked previously on this channel, if you've seen,
A lot of stairs.
I think the stairs up to Kokokei, their Thrill Island, is like more than that. So
I don't do that either.
I'd go once and that's it. If I ever met, it would take me 2 hours to go
200
there.
steps.
Well, these body slides,
200 steps. No, thank you.
These body slides are 48-inch maximum or minimum.
Can I get an elevator?
Right?
Can I get an escalator?
How about a chairlift?
Any of the above.
How about hot lava rising you?
No. 200 steps is just for a
48-inch minimum, 300 pounds.
40-second ride.
Yeah. So, still pretty forgiving for us fluffy folk.
You can head to the other side, and they have the Kokorie
body plunge.
The body plunge, yep.
48-inch, 300 pounds.
Not quite 200 steps. Still pretty good haul, but not quite 200 steps.
I think this is one of those, too, that you go in and you step on like a little platform, and then it just kind of...
It drops
out from under you.
Correct. And this is the one, if I'm not mistaken, that takes you between the two pulls at the front.
Yeah, I think so.
So, one other thing, which we did not touch on, but we're going to right here real quick. One thing that they've done really well at Volcano Bay is everybody's been to water parks where you have to get a raft and climb stairs carrying your raft and everything like that. They've done away with all that here.
Yes.
You do not have to, climb these stairs, which are a lot of stairs still, but you do not have to carry a raft with you. They have conveyor belts, the rafts and slides and everything that you need is all at the top waiting for you, so you do not have to do that because nobody likes doing that.
No.
Nobody.
But, the good thing, most of these raft rides are family rides. So, that would be kind of hard to carry a family raft up there. I think there's only one area that is like a single or double raft.
But they've done away with that completely on all of them.
That's good.
You do not have to carry a raft for anything. Do you want to touch on the bands now, or do you got to?
Well, we can touch on them.
They also, another big inconvenience was standing in line.
Yeah.
Standing on hot pavements and things like that.
And these are not something that you have to do. You can just stand in line. That's fine.
Ooh.
But Volcano Bay has a technology which they call Tapu Tapu, which it's basically a wristband.
They didn't think too hard about the title for that one. Tapu Tapu.
Yeah.
That one just gave itself to them.
So, you can actually use these bands. You'll go up to these little like kiosks that are in front of the attraction, and you just tap your wristband to the screen there, and it will load a timer on your watch. Now, you can only do these one at a time, but, if the wait is 70 minutes, then it's going to start a 70-minute timer on your watch, and you can go do other things. And then you come back and scan in when it's your time.
Which is great, because especially at a water park, because at a water park, you can always just go to the wave pool or go to the regular pool and hang out.
Yes. Now, you can purchase express passes here as well, but there are 2 tiers. Just like there's 2 tiers at Universal Islands of Adventure and Studios, there's 2 tiers here. There's Express and Express Plus. Express will get you on some of the attractions once. Express Plus will get you on all of the attractions once. So there's no unlimited option here, but you can skip the line on every ride once if you get the Plus Express Pass.
Yeah, see, I don't like that. Everybody's doing that, I understand. I miss the old days where you bought an Express Pass. If you wanted to ride it 10 times, you rode it 10 times.
Yeah.
If you're going to pay the extra for the Express Pass, it should be unlimited.
Yeah. And I think there should just be one for like, do it once, just like there is over there. Make it the same. There's one price that gets you on everything once, and then there's one that's unlimited. But now there's one that's some of the rides, and one it's all of the rides.
They're all making it too complicated. Keep it simple.
Simple it down, y'all. Okay.
So, all right. Last but not least, I saved the best for last.
Mhm.
The best ride in the park. I am a big fan of water coasters anyway, so this is the Krakatau Water Coaster. This is a 4-person
Krakatau.
I'm sorry.
Aqua Coaster.
Aqua coaster.
4-person.
Like a canoe.
Yeah. Like a banana boat.
Like a banana boat. Seats 4 people.
It's a, yeah.
And it
seats 4
uses
people, 700 pounds maximum. Again, with the 42 to 48, you need a, companion. 48, you can ride these all day. And it's a minimum of 2 people, maximum of 4. But yeah, these coasters are really cool. We've ridden one here in our hometown at the, water park here.
Dollywood.
But this one is, looks like it's on a whole nother level. And it used like magnets?
Well, the one at Dollywood's pretty good.
It is pretty good. But they use like magnets and
Yeah,
water
to propel it up.
Which is cool to think about that. But yeah, it's really fun.
It's basically the exact same system that the monorail runs on.
Oh, yeah, magnets.
It's the exact same thing. They've just repurposed it to propel this raft upwards. If you have not rode a water coaster, they are absolutely fabulous.
They are. They're very thrilling.
We love
smooth and yeah.
There's one here at Dollywood Splash Country, which we will cover in a future episode, but we rode that thing 20 times.
We did one time. We used to
go on opening day.
Yeah, opening day we would lay out of work. The kiddo get to skip school.
What are you doing?
And we would go. Well, it wasn't opening day.
We were sick that day.
It was the Monday after opening weekend.
Never lay out. Listen to that.
Never ever was crowded. So you could go and ride this and just keep riding. I had to eventually abandon ship because I was getting nauseated.
Yeah, we rode it like 20 times. It was awesome. So that basically covers the rides here. There are some other little splash pads and spray off and lockers and the normal fare that you would get at, everywhere else. There's also some restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest one, I believe, is called Bamboo Jungle Kitchen.
Which, I mean, it's, your normal, typical theme park food. So
hamburgers, tacos, chicken sandwiches, pizza, but all with a Polynesian
twist,
theme and flair. I know that they have a taco flight.
Ooh.
That looks really, really good.
I like tacos.
They also have the, here we go again.
Oh, no.
Butcher it one more time. Coca Paroka Ice Cream Kona.
Coca Paroka. I'm
P-O-R-O-K-A. Coca Paroka.
Paroka. Yeah.
The big thing delicious. Here is the Water Tui Fusion.
Oh.
It is a ice cream cone, which is a mixture of banana, blue raspberry, oranges, and strawberry ice cream all mixed together. Well, so very tropical.
That doesn't sound horrible at all.
In a cone, and it looks really good. So
tell me more. Tell me more.
Yeah. Anybody else had this? Again, drop us a message in the comments. Let us know.
Yeah. Send us a picture.
So, yeah. So that basically covers this water park. I want to do this.
I do too. It sounds really fun. There's a lot of family raft rides in this park,
which I like.
Which is, good for us as a family. We like the kiddo. She's, sometimes she'll do the thrill rides by herself. Sometimes she won't. A lot of times she wants to do stuff with us. So family rides are where it's at.
Depends on her mood.
We definitely look forward to that. Pro tip, guys, if you go to a water park, head straight for a slide first thing and just get wet.
Yeah, just get it over with.
Don't try to go into the wave pool and tiptoe in and think, oh, it's cold. Oh, it's cold. Oh, it's cold.
Is it cold in Orlando ever?
I would say that water is constantly moving, so it has to just be chilly.
Yeah, but that's also Orlando. Here in Tennessee, the water stays cold because our stuff.
Well, it comes from a spring fed.
Yeah, it's spring fed off of a mountain down there. Probably not.
Just go to a slide, sit down, and that way
just
get it over with. That way you have no choice in the matter but to just get doused first.
That's
my tip, because that's what I do. Because otherwise, I'm going to stand.
Just jump in.
I'm going to stand at the edge of the wave pool, going, "Ew, it's cold," and tiptoe. It's cold, and then I get up to my tush, and then you get up a little bit higher, and you're like, oh, I've got to wait a minute.
Just cannonball.
Yeah.
Just big cannonball. Be done with it.
45 minutes later, I've made it to my waist.
So, anyway, this will wrap up our coverage both of Volcano Bay.
Wrap it up, Charles.
And wrap up our coverage of Universal Resort Orlando.
Yeah, at least our overview until we get there very soon.
Until, Epic Universe, we'll do a review on it when it opens. And
we've got a lot of stuff.
But we've covered a lot of stuff over the last 4 weeks.
We have. And, when like I said earlier, when I first started looking at Volcano Bay, I was really hesitant because I was like, oh, this isn't going to be very friendly for a lot of people. But I'm really surprised, and I'm definitely looking forward to a trip there.
So give it a shot. If anyone's interested in going to Volcano Bay, head on over to oceaneerstravel.com. Fill out the contact form. We'll be glad to help you get there. We do have a promotion going on right now. You want to go ahead and tell them about that? Our contest.
We do have a contest. Once we reach 2,000 subscribers over on YouTube, we are going to give away a pair of Universal tickets, and you can choose which park you want to go to, but those will be completely complimentary. Just head on over to oceaneerstravel.com. You can give me the information in a contact form, or you can simply email me at oceaneerstravel@gmail.com. You do have to be subscribed to us on YouTube at Oceaneers Travel, and you have to be visible. So I have to be able to see that you're subscribed. You can't have that hidden. Once we reach 2,000 subscribers,
we're going to give away those tickets. So with that being said, I do not have anything else this week. Please don't forget to like and subscribe on Apple Podcast and Spotify.
Yeah.
And
until next time, friends.
Don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube as well. She just went over that. See,
I did.
I set her up and she totally missed.
I took another nap.
She totally missed. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.